Hey, what's up, Bully fam? This is Chris signing in once again for a great episode in our channel, Phil and Bully Camp channel. Are you Kennel blind? Okay, I won't hold much of our time now. Let's go! American Bully breed, there is a lot of, there are two breed types. Number one is the ABKC dogs, or as they call the standard American Bullies, because they have a standard with the structure and everything. So when you say ABKC dogs, the dogs needs to meet the standards of the ABKC. ABKC is an organization that handles all the American Bullies. So if you want a dog like an ABKC dog, your vision should match with their program or their structure. So you cannot win, or they won't choose your dog to be a champ if your dog doesn't have the structure or doesn't meet the structure that they want to be. So before you buy a dog and your vision is to have an ABKC dog and join shows, you have to study first and look at the structures of the dog and what style of the structure you want. Like there's a pocket class, there's a standard class, classic class, XL class. You have to talk to yourself and know what you want. What kind of dog you want? Is it the smaller one? You want just the mid-range one, or the biggest one that like taller than you? So if you're like a starter or beginner in the bully game and you wanna join dog shows, have some research. Do not rush, because rushing will make you choose a bad dog, or unstructured, or a dog that doesn't have the structure at all. And in the long run, you will breed him and it will produce another bad structured dog. So you're caught in between and will have a lot of puppies that have no structures, and you won't be able to sell them. So before you start, you have to research. Go to ABKC dogs, look at the knowledge that you're gonna learn from them, and then that's when you're gonna search through the internet to buy puppies. The problem with some of the breeders, when they already have a dog and they already love the dog and they don't wanna fix the problem of the structure, they just keep on breeding it. They have a bad structured male and they will breed it to a bad structured female. So what will happen? Their puppies will be bad structured and they will sell it to people. And those people who's gonna buy those bad structured dogs, I feel sorry for them, because they just beginners too. They don't know what's a good structured dogs. If you have a bad structured dog, you have to admit it. And there's always a chance to restart. If you have a bad structured dog, sell it to your family for a pet home. Because if you want to be number one in the bully game, you have to admit it yourself that you mess up at the start. But if you're gonna restart and then buy good structured puppies again, then you will have a chance of being number one in the bully game. Because if you start good structured dogs, then the puppies will be good structured too. Even though the dogs has good pedigree, I don't believe in good pedigree dogs, because some pedigrees they produce in the past generation, they use unstructured dogs, so they produce high rears too. So make sure the female or the male and the male are good structure, have good structures so that you can produce beautiful puppies, and you can sell the puppies very at a higher price. And the people that will buy the puppies, they will be secured too, because they will trust you more and they will refer you, because sometimes the structure of the puppy goes out after 1 year. So if they're happy with the purchase, they will recommend you, even through in the internet, in Facebook, in Instagram. They will recommend you. Trust me. So if you have bad structured dogs, admit it, and then you have to restart. Pet home the dogs, something that will love the dog, a family that will love the dog and take care of them, and start again. But sometimes the quality or the structure is not cheap, so you better prepare some money again. But some breeders, they have good structured dogs and they sell it for a good reasonable price too. Just research, keep on researching, post in Facebook that you're looking for a puppy. What I told you, look at how the puppies move on the floor, let them loose, let them run. When they stop, look at how they stack. Look at the front feet, look at the top line of the puppy, rear angulation, tail, their temperament, how they react to the environment, how they play with each other. There's a lot of things to consider. But number one is structure. Learn to research, learn it and research it, and then apply it when you're choosing your next dog or pup. Now, we go to the next type of American Bully, and that is the exotic. Exotic dogs, the breeders of the ABKC dogs don't tend to mingle with the breeders of the exotic class of American Bully dogs. They're completely, I think there's a wall between them, because if they see these ABKC breeder dogs, if they, some only, if they see the exotic breeder dogs post their dogs here in the internet, these ABKC dogs will bash on these dogs. Because, you know why? Their mindset is on the structure of the dog. But they don't know the principle of these exotic dogs. The rules in the exotic class and what the judges want is to have that wow look and that freaky look. So with exotic class, it's anything goes. As long as your dog is big bone, big head, wide spread of the chest, drop chest, almost hitting the floor, tiny, and big muscles. It's the wow look and the freaky look. So they will look like midgets, as in people, midgets, but with big body. The ABKC people, they don't appreciate that, because their mindset on what they think of a dog should be is the structure and the standard American Bully. And some people, they think that if you like the exotic dogs, their health is not good. So because they look freaky, they have bowed legs, they have like they pant a lot, because of course they have like a heavy bulldog breed in them. So that way it makes them pant a lot. So they stay in AC and everything. They cannot run in a long mile run. They will pant. So it's completely different. What I just want is, if these ABKC dog owners, just stay in their lane, and the exotic dog owners, just stay in their lane. So there's no fighting between them, because what's happening, what I see in Facebook, they bash each other's posts. But there are groups that are for ABKC dogs only, and there are groups that are for exotic dogs only. So make sure when you post at the right breed type of the American Bully. Is your puppies or ABKC dog that you're selling? Post it in the group for ABKC, or the dog lovers for ABKC. But if your dog is really exotic and it's freaky, you better be careful, because you have to post it in the exotic groups too, because You have to be ready. If you made a mistake, exotic dog posted in the ABKC dog, you're not gonna like it. Sometimes they will bash on you and scold you, and then, what are you doing? What WTF? Please, we please don't bash on each other's dog. Just stay in our lane, and because we people, we have our different opinions and mindsets. So just stay in our lane. If you want ABKC dog, okay, ABKC dog. If you want exotic dogs, okay, exotic dogs. Let's build this community, the American Bully community, into one. Because if you don't like the exotic dogs, just stay in the lane. There should be a wall between us. And if we meet each other in the dog shows, say hi. It's not the dogs also, it's the owners. It's how you take care of the dogs. If it's exotic and you take care of it properly, very well, then that's a happy dog. That's a very lucky dog. If it's an ABKC dog, it's happy to, you bring them out. The thing is, we are all dog owners. We should be taking care of our dog and giving them enough exercise, the right food, the right checkup, deworm, and play with them, love them. That's it. This ABKC and exotic dogs, they should be in one. And at the bottom part of it, they're all dogs that are loved. Okay? So, in the exotic class, there's no standards. But right now, I'm seeing how the breed develop. The structure on these dogs are getting so well and fine that they have good top lines and no high rears and good hips, good rears. But they're becoming to very, like, the structure is slowly creeping in those exotic dogs. So salute to the exotic breeders. And we'll see after 2 years again. Let's see what will the exotic class come up with, and how will the exotic class look like now. Okay? I hope you learned a lot from this topic, are you a kennel blind? And hope to see you soon in my different videos coming up. And please do like, share, and subscribe this video so that I would be hyped up to make more videos for those new beginners and the dog breeders as well. Okay? Thank you and God bless!